The Gauls who lived in France during the Dark Ages were of Celtic origins. They lived mostly harmoniously in small villages, but then everything changed when the Roman nation attacked. The Romans marched in and occupied all but a single village in Normandy. That Gaelic village was able to resist due to a magic potion brewed by their druid that gave them supernatural strength, allowing them to collect berries super fast and steal all the boars. They were able to resist the Romans until the Franks arrived in the region in the 500s. The ancestors of the Franks were a Germanic tribe originating along the Rhine on the border between France and Germany. They were renowned for turning boars into sausages and carrying a throwing axe into battle, a tactic that has recently regained popularity with limited success. They spread to form Francia under the reign of Clovis of the Merovingian dynasty, incorporating the Gaelic practice of ending their names with the Roman numeral 9 and the Germanic practice of carrying their king around on a shield. They also practiced partible inheritance, where you split your inheritance among all of your sons. This becomes somewhat of an issue when your inheritance is not just a farm with some animals, but a kingdom roughly the size of California, or France. The empire broke apart and reformed a few times, eventually leading to the bastard Charles Martel taking power, starting the Carolingian Empire. The Carolingian Empire took control of Francia, but their first challenge came when the Umayyad Caliphate sent a raiding party to their trade line, forcing the Franks to defend at the Battle of Tours. The Franks won the battle without the use of any cavalry, which would have been countered by the Arab and Berber camels anyways. In fact, the use of stirrups was introduced to Western Europe only after this conflict, starting the era of beastly knights. This introduction to foreign technology led to a huge power spike, called an Angol, which looks similar to the fleur-de-lis found on later French banners. Martel was able to form an army large enough to defeat the Caliphate by abusing the feudal system, where peasants got free farm upgrades as long as they fed the knights. All these extra resources required protection from raiding, so the Franks sold all their houses back to the bank to buy a chateau fort. However, once the Imperial Age, bombard cannons turned these chateaux forts into chateaux faibles. And thus, Charlemagne was the last ruler of Francia. He was crowned as emperor by Pope Leo III, becoming the first Holy Roman Emperor. Partible inheritance once again broke up Francia after Charlemagne's death, and left knights to continue to rule the land.